Top of the morning, afternoon, and evenings, ladies and gentlemen. We're excited to share the knowledge and resources we've been working so hard to create. To help us expand our reach and contribute delivering to valuable content, we need a small favor. We recently launched our YouTube channel to connect with our support even more professionals. If you could take a moment and click open an app, should be right above somewhere there, button, and view the video directly in YouTube, it would significantly boost our visibility and impact. Also, please help us grow a community by subscribing to our channel from YouTube and liking our videos, obviously, if you like what you see. Also, if you click the bell notification, you will learn about new and useful videos that we put on YouTube automatically. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you for helping us grow. Now, with that being said, let's dive into the video. Let's start with resume anatomy. So what you're looking here are the 6 primary sections of the private sector resume. Think of it like a skeleton, which holds everything else within itself. Right now, we're not going to go deep in each of those sections because we're here just as a 300-mile view to take a look at what it consists of and what should be there. Later on, at the end of the Power Hour, I will show you the link to the template that we have created. And that template is incredibly useful to help you structure your resume. So all you have to do is just fill stuff in there. All right. So the first one is the resume header. Displays your personal information as well as summary of who you are as a professional and what your areas of specialization or expertise. This is the first piece that they see. Where's your name? And they will see your contact information and a brief description of who you are. So that's important. We'll talk about that later. Next is the key area of expertise. Very interesting section. Some people think they don't need it, and they may be absolutely right for them, but I included it in my resume, and it outlines your key areas of knowledge and skills to attract prospective employers. It has a very interesting purpose of highlighting the most important things for the employer, which happen to be your stronger suits. So by looking at it, they can say, oh, this person can do this, this, and that. That's great. So let's go ahead and put them in another pile of possibly interviewees. Just putting it out there. Professional experience, the third one. This is the biggest section by far, obviously, and without it, there would be no resume. Outlines your previous work experience and what was done for your previous employers to add value to the business. Notice how I said it exactly there like that. We'll talk about this as a very big point whenever you're building your professional experience section. Next one is skills. Similar to the areas of expertise, it is a detailed, specific list of all your relevant skills broken down by relevant categories. So whereas key areas of expertise shows what you're really good at, skills show specific software or specific procedures or something specific to that particular role you're applying that you can do pretty well. And it can be a pretty large list depending on how much experience you had in there. We'll see that a little bit later. I'll show it to you. Education kind of speaks for itself. It's a list of completed education and degrees. And I'll be talking about what goes in there, what should not go in there. Certifications and awards, very, very useful as well. So it's a list of any trade certifications and awards that you may possess. So for example, I have a lot of technical certifications like A+, Network Plus, Security Plus, IC Square. So if this helps you to get a job and whatever certifications that you possess for your particular role, that would be going in there. Very, very useful. Now, these are the first 6 titans, right? And let's take a look at 2 additional optional titans that you can put in your resume, which can be very, very helpful. First one is additional qualifications. It's a list of any additional qualifications that may make you stand out from a competition. You need to understand that you may be among hundreds of people applying for specific positions. Don't let that scare you. Let that energize you. You need to stand out from the crowd. You need to point out of how are you better than the others and why should they look at you and not at the other people. That is exactly what additional qualifications are for. For example, I have published a book before. No, I really did. It teaches people or subject matter experts how to train. That would be a great additional qualification. You are bilingual, trilingual, quadrilingual. You can speak multiple languages. That would be another additional qualification. Think of things like that. And final one is a clearance. Some of us will be getting jobs which will require a clearance, like in Department of Defense or Armed Forces. And this would be very useful to list all active and previous clearances. We'll talk about how previous they have to be if they have expired, and point out that you have something that they absolutely need in order to get you that job role.